Oh, hello there. You've got the high ground. Let's go.
Excuse me. You Kaname Date?
True.
That's right.
And the girl?
Iris.
She's an important witness for this case.
Something.
Yep.
We've got business here.
Oh, okay.
So we are back at the crime scene, and the murderer, the criminal, always comes back to the scene of the crime, as they say. Iris couldn't hold back her excitement and rushed onto the scene. Let's check the roof again. The roof of the merry-go-round. There's a hole in it now from all the years of weathering. Control room. It's a control room.
Is that a phone booth?
The fuck?
No, it's the control room. This is where the staff would run the merry-go-round.
I was joking.
Of course.
But hey, if you sense any trouble, you can hop in there and change.
How old are you, making that reference?
I suspect that she did not give you her real age, knowing what a phone booth is.
Okay, but older than 18? I don't know. It's the control room in the merry-go-round. Okay. Panda ride. A panda ride. The type that you put a coin in.
Black and white bear? I'm not gonna be punished, am I?
What are you talking about?
Nothing. Just thinking about a game I like.
Wait. I never played those games, but I done name panda, right? A parasol. A bench. I wonder how many couples sat there. It makes me kind of angry for some reason.
I would burn all those damn benches if I could.
Where is this anger coming from?
Danganronpa? Nee, wait. Danganronpa was something else. I don't remember. A bench for couples.
Mr. Date, that horse.
Upside down, right?
That was stored in the warehouse nearby. Some kids must have broken in and put it up as a joke.
It looks pathetic. Ferris wheel? There's a Ferris wheel. It still reminds me of a giant instinct. Barrier. The holographic caution tape. Remember? Okay. City what? Cityscape. Kawasaki district buildings in the distance. Sky. The autumn sky is clear and blue. The air is clear and cold. We are in for another cold fall. Bench. Policeman, a local cop. Another policeman. Look. Local cop again. How's the investigations coming?
It's not looking too great. We searched all over here, but we didn't find nothing.
Maybe you should take your head out of your face. Alright, and then there's the fence around the merry-go-round, and another policeman, and the local cop it is, indeed. Alright, so I guess now we've got everything we need to know about this horse. Let's
Last
take
night,
a look.
Shoko's corpse was on top of the horse.
Right.
It has been removed.
Ah, okay.
The body has been transported to headquarters for autopsy and review.
Shoko's corpse was tied up there. Wait a second.
Iba, can you show me the earliest recorded images of the scene of the crime?
What is your intention?
Shoko's cause of death was blood loss from multiple stab wounds with the ice pick.
Right.
Naturally, there should be plenty of blood.
Agreed.
But there isn't a single drop on the horse. And it was like this when we found it.
Correct. There are no signs of blood being wiped or washed off either.
That means
That must mean...
there was no blood on the horse. Blood. That must mean... Yeah, what? Tell me, I'm stupid, I don't know. This is the whole jungle. Hold on. Alright. And the column. Last night I found Mizuki inside the central column. Why was she in there? Last night I found Mizuki there. I really don't know why you have so many options and them. No. Look! Iris is investigating the horse, looking over it curiously. What are you doing?
I was trying to find some clues.
She's a natural detective, huh?
Seems like it.
Mr. Date, was the body on top of this horse here?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the one.
Seems like some kind of ritual murder to
What
me.
would you know about it?
Maybe a religious cult sacrificing her to the devil or something. They conducted their ritual here. Like shadowy, hooded figures going around and around, stabbing her one by one.
That's quite an imagination. But, do you have any proof?
I do.
Well, let's hear it.
Why do you think this was a ritual murder?
The horses. Horse? Sounds kind of like Horus, right?
What are you talking about?
You don't know Horus? Horus is the Egyptian god of the sky and sun.
And?
The right eye is the eye of Ra, and that's the sun. The left eye is the eye of Wadjet, and that one is the moon. It's the same idea behind the eye of Providence.
The Eye of Providence?
The all-seeing eye.
Oh, I see.
I don't.
Just like what's on the back of a $1 bill.
Yeah, exactly.
Illuminati.
The eye of Providence is supposed to be the symbol of Freemasonry and the Illuminati. Starting to see the picture?
Not really.
Why do you think this was a ritual murder?
I remember Ota describing the scene. He said there was an ice pick stabbed into the corpse's left eye socket. Horus?
Wait a minute.
Providence? Left eye? There has to be some kind of meaning to this.
Wait, what did you just say?
What?
The ice pick was inside the victim's left eye socket?
Yeah?
Ota told you that? He's sure that's what he saw.
Yeah. Why?
Nothing.
When we arrived at the scene, the ice pick was not in the victim's eye socket.
But in the hand of Mizuki?
If Ota's telling the truth...
He would have no reason to lie about such a detail.
To Mizuki?
Doesn't mean anything. She could have taken it out. Just, I mean, it's... Have you been here before?
When I was younger, but not since it closed. Kawasaki is restricted, right? No one's supposed to be here.
This amusement park, Bloom Park, is located at the heart of the Kawasaki district. It was closed 8 years ago. The closure was due to an accident at a nearby chemical plant. An explosion caused massive amounts of chemical pollutants to contaminate the area. The government quickly issued evacuation orders. Eventually, the entire district was deemed unsafe for habitation and restricted. Therefore, Bloom Park was permanently closed.
But a restricted area doesn't mean much if there aren't enough officers to patrol it. There's still plenty of ways in. You can even get in by boat. Hell, some people ignore the evac order and are still living here.
Are they okay?
I don't know. But if anything happened to them, it'd be their own fault.
Are we safe?
Yeah.
We are, yeah. Decontamination for this area is basically done. The chemical concentration around here isn't high enough to hurt you. You could run a marathon here and be okay.
But it's still off limits, right?
Yes, legally. That keeps the media out, at least. I'm glad. It's quieter than it usually is.
But you're wasting your time.
Hey, Iris, I don't know what you're trying to accomplish here, but you're wasting your time.
What do you mean?
The cops already scoured the place. They didn't find any leads, not a single clue. If they had, they would have notified Iba.
Iba?
My partner.
Your partner? I don't see anybody.
She's right in front of your eyes.
Or is she in front of my eyes?
Huh?
Why should we go? We just arrived and we didn't find anything. Well, let's take a look at Iris. Okay. Okay. We should go.
Oh, come on! Just a little longer.
Why?
No. I'm already in enough trouble bringing a civilian in here.
Okay, I guess.
What now?
Hey, you alright? Are you okay?
Morning sickness.
What?
I'm kidding. It's not like I would know.
Get on. I'll give you a ride home.
Why?
Yeah, score.
Just wondering, but how much do you weigh?
Everything.
Don't you know it's rude to ask a lady that?
You're not a lady.
105 pounds.
I see. 105, huh?
You can tell just by lifting me?
Yeah.
Your back is so warm, Mr. Date.
You have to dry it up later, okay? It's disgusting. I remembered that differently, but hey, who knows? Zoom, zoom. Wheel. It's a steering wheel. Again, dashboard. The dashboard.
You know, I'm feeling kind of bored.
Get
Seriously?
it? The dashboard. So stupid. Why are you so stupid, stupid? Okay. Center console to center console. We have to do this. We have to do this. I'm so sorry. Wheel. Glove box. The glove
You know
box.
how stuff always gets beat up when you put it in here? Don't you wish they could make these things a little nicer?
No. It's the glove box. Rear view mirror. The rear
Oh
view
my
mirror.
god.
What?
There's a woman in the back seat!
What? Where?
I'm just screwing with you.
Mr. Date! You're a meanie.
A meanie, huh?
Meanie bobini.
Banana fan of Fofini?
The fuck?
Fi mo meanie?
Meanie. Can't believe I remember that silly rhyme.
You can see the scenery through the rear window. Okay, but I can't. I guess this is it. Alright. Iris. Look. Iris is sitting in the passenger. Okay. How are you feeling?
Oh, horrible.
Shame.
Oh, you should worry about me more.
Looks like you're feeling better now.
Maybe I'm just acting.
Yeah, I don't think so.
What if I threw up right here?
I would put it right back where it came from.
Holy shit.
Ew,
Yeah.
that makes me actually want to throw up.
The fuck? No. Iris opened the passenger window. Can't
Wait,
like
seriously?
Seriously.
No, but I am kind of warm.
The current temperature is 70 degrees Fahrenheit. Humidity 60%. It is unlikely that heat would be a factor.
True. She's just trying
got
to
it.
annoy me.
They say when you stick your hand out of a car going 100, you get a rush like you're holding D cups.
Hey, watch it! You'll get your arm ripped off.
Relax, I'm invincible.
Sure.
My arm regenerates like an alien's.
Didn't you tell me that you're gonna die soon?
Oh yeah, about that.
It feels strange.
Your hand?
No, not that. It
What do
feels
you
like
want?
I've met you before.
Well, that's nice. But if you don't get your damn hand back in this car right now...
Okay. The wind feels nice.
Please. Oh, sorry. Demon's Souls vinyl, black screen records, nice. Sagan Residence, Saturday, 3:09 p.m.
You should come in.
No, that's all right.
The
I'm gonna head home.
Evil 7 soundtrack.
Ooh, going home already.
I said my goodbyes, then turned to leave. But out of the corner of my eye... Remember her?
Oh, who is this, Iris?
I felt my body freeze. Because that woman, she's... No, it can't be. It can't be. I feel like my mind and body were being torn in opposite directions. As I stood there, stunned, Iris grabbed my hand.
Come on, I'll make some tea.
Oh, what about tea?
You're
Nice to meet you. I'm Iris's mother, Hitomi.
Ah, he told me.
Miss Hitomi.
And you are?
Kaname Date from the MPD.
Police? Are you a detective?
No, Mom. Mr. Date said he's...
Iris?
Okay.
Oh, right. It's nothing. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
After an awkward silence, Iris brought us some tea on a tray. She put everything down on the table and sat down on the sofa. Iris and her mother, Hitomi, are sitting on the sofa. Nice. What about tea? Steam is rising from the tea. Low table. A coffee table. Workbooks? There are some elementary workbooks on the table. But looking closely, one in the middle is different. Ozagami Sumo Wrestler Directory. Ozagami Sumo? There are elementary schools. Almanac, okay. Look at that flower.
Flowers.
You know
It's
what
an iris.
this is? Winter iris, I guess.
An iris? I thought those bloom in May.
That's the winter iris. Iris ungicularis. They bloom in the cold.
They bloomed just this morning.
I see.
In the language of flowers, the iris means good news and hope. When I saw the flowers this morning, I just knew something good would happen.
Well... A winter iris. It means good news and hope. Phone. A telephone in the corner. Picture. There's a drawing on the wall. I wonder if Iris drew this when she was younger. Just last week, I guess. The door. There's a door on the back of the room. Kitchen counter. I can't see them from here. But there's probably a sink and stove on the other side. It's a kitchen counter. Bookshelf. What do we have here? Aha. Shoebox. It's a shoebox. I wonder what they smell like.
Beyond perverted.
Hey, these thoughts are private, okay?
Hey, whatever floats your boat, right? It's a shoebox. Entrance. It's the front door. And this is it for... Okay. Mysterious object. I guess this is a ghost from... Things. There's a calendar and a strange... It reminds me of kind of angel. What is that object? It goes. A wood shelf. Bookshelf. A bookshelf. There are no books on it, but it's definitely a bookshelf. I saw it in the catalog before, so I know. A bookshelf. Okay. Another one of those Ghost Destinies, the game. Alright. Standing lamp. The lights are off. A cupboard. There are lots of dishes. What about the chair? Nothing. Okay. Microwave. Or how I learned Mikrowave.
Iva, let me know if you're cold. I'll pop you in there and warm you up.
I would suggest putting your heart in there first.
Burn. It's a Mikrowave. Refrigerator? A refrigerator.
Date, a riddle. How do you put a giraffe in a refrigerator?
What?
The solution is this.
Open the fridge.
You open the door, put the giraffe in, and close the door.
Yeah, right.
What kind of a riddle is that?
Another riddle.
How do you put a
How do you
elephant?
put an elephant in the refrigerator?
Isn't it the same answer?
No.
Open the door, put it in, close the door.
No. You open the door?
Incorrect. The giraffe is already inside.
What a gag.
You must remove the giraffe before you put the elephant inside. That is the solution.
Stupid.
Your riddles could use some work.
Right. It's a fridge. Cushion? I've seen that cushion somewhere before. No, not just the cushion. I saw this entire room in my dream last night.
Is there a problem, Date?
No, that's nothing.
How can he remember a cushion? Didn't we learn he won't remember anything from that? You can see the trees and sky outside. Wow, what a window. I wish I had a window like that. Plant. I can see a plant in the corner. No insects, unfortunately. Sorry, Iva. Plant. Speaker system. A speaker system, 2 speakers and a console. 2 speakers and a long, thin box in the middle. It's like... I don't know. I'm just laughing. You know...
Mr. Date? What are you staring at?
Your sound system.
My sound system? What about it?
I was just admiring it. I wish I had one that big.
Right.
I wish mine were. Oh my god. A speaker system. Alright. Well, not to toot my own horn, as I learned this phrase, but my speaker system is bigger than that. And not to spoil anything, but that this is also. Let's take a look at Iris. Iris is looking this way. And Iris is looking this way. So let's take a look at Hitomi. I saw her in my dream last night. No, that's impossible.
Do you know me? Oh, sorry for the strange question. It just feels like we've met before.
So you know
No.
me.
This is the first time we've met.
Of course.
Iris' mother. Hitomi Sagan. May I ask you how old you are? That would be my question too. I would have checked the menu because they look like sisters, don't they?
I'm 37.
And Miss Iris here is 18?
Yup.
You were very young when you had her.
19.
Yes, just 19 years old.
What about your husband?
42. Uh-oh.
I don't have one.
Divorce?
Mr. Date, please.
It's all right, Iris.
Died of old age.
I've never been married.
A single mother.
Yes.
Disgusting. Oh god, no. Where do you work?
I'm a teacher at the local elementary school.
Good for you.
A teacher. Must be a tough job.
Oh, not for me. I love children. Even the struggles and challenges are quite rewarding for me.
About Renji Okiura.
By the way, I heard that you were friends with the president of Lemniscate, Mr. Okiura.
Renji was my classmate at Eitoku High. We've known each other for 20 years now.
Eitoku High.
You know it?
I know everything on the internet.
I had a friend here last night, and we just thought about it, and we knew each other, or we know each other for 20 years now as well. That's so strange. Do you know Renju's ex-wife?
Yes, I do. But I only met her twice. Once at Renju's wedding, and then again just a few months ago.
At her divorce.
Why do you ask?
Well, she's dead now. Never
reason.
going to meet her again. Congrats, Iris' mother, Hitomi Sakan. Okay. Iris. Chipper? Look. Okay, you look chipper. I don't know what chipper means, so...
You think so?
Yeah,
I was just thinking about a hunch I had this morning.
a hunch.
There are flowers blooming behind me, right?
Right.
There are, yeah? What about them?
About the flowers. Iris was hinting about the flowers blooming behind her. About the flowers. I was... yeah. Yeah, okay, nothing. Alright. I don't get it. How long have you been living here?
Since I was born. And Mom was living here before that.
What?
I grew up in this house. I've made a lot of memories here. I've thought about moving before, but I just couldn't bring myself to leave this place.
Why were you considering moving?
Well, because there was... well, I don't know.
You do. You just don't want to tell us now. You seem to be... you were saying?
Mr. Date, please drink your tea. It's getting cold.
Oh, right.
We haven't even touched our cups.
Well then, let's have a sip.
Are you left-handed?
Weird
Oh.
posture.
Mom used to be right-handed. But now...
It locked up on me.
Ah, I see.
Goodbye. Single mother, locked up, right arm. Goodbye. About the flowers. Nothing. Alright. You seem to be doing well now.
Yeah, thanks to you. I feel as tough as a lion. Rawr!
Giraffe.
How am I supposed to react to that?
Yeah, right.
Don't think about it. You'll only hurt yourself.
About the flowers? Nothing. Alright. Okay. So, the tea. Nothing with the tea. Well then, goodbye.
Well, I think it's time for me to be heading home.
I stood and headed for the door. Iris and Hitomi stood politely.
Mr. Date, we'll see each other again, right?
Let's
Sure
hope
you want
not.
that? I'm a cop after all. If you ever see me again, it probably won't be under the best of circumstances.
Oh,
But because you're Mizuki's friend, yeah, we might see each other again.
Darn.
She is kind of like my roommate after all.
what?
Anyway, be seeing you.
Just, neben die Tüte gekotzt. She's my roommate, you know? So weird, everything. Ah, how rude.
Excuse me.
Date, you...
Well, I should head home.
All right. Take care, Date.
Breasts. I like Date. I like him.
Date,
Oh, here.
let's go over the facts of the case.
Okay, let's do it.
Good idea.
Kanami Date. Also, that's me. Glove box. The glove
Do
box.
you hide your risque reading material in there, Date?
Not at all. Why would I hide them there?
Sure. The glove box again. Okay. Passenger seat. It's the passenger seat. It's empty. Empty. Gear shift. The gear shift. The center console. The wheel. Look, charging. And Aiba's in the middle of it. Aiba is fitted into the center of the wheel. Sorry. Dashboard. The dash.
Dashboard.
Dashboard.
Same gag twice? That's stupid.
Look, a crazy grandma with a knife is running straight for us. Alright. Myself. Aiba. Look at Aiba. Aiba is charging right now. She doesn't have a built-in generator. That means that I have to charge her sometimes. Let's look at myself. There's me. It's unsettling to see yourself with a naked eye. Well, I suppose it's not the naked eye. My left eye. Aiba is outside the socket, walking around. But whatever Aiba sees is sent to the optic nerve in my left eye socket. Her body and the terminal in the back of my eye socket are connected wirelessly. How convenient. Allow me to introduce myself. Hi, my name is Kaname Date. Nice to meet you. What? Date? I have the same name. What a coincidence.
Perhaps he's had too much medication.
What? What medication? Let's take a look at the... No, nothing here. Oh, schade. Play a game.
Hey, me. Want to play a game?
Sure.
Sure, let's play I Spy.
I spy something round.
My eyeball. Correct. I win.
I will terminate you.
Focus, you've got this.
Don't push yourself, Date. No, I'm fine, Date.
You do not appear to be fine.
I can see myself through Aiba. Okay. Alright, so Aiba, about Shoko's corpse.
The estimated time of death is yesterday, Friday, around 5 p.m.
But today is Friday.
The cause of death is blood loss from multiple stab wounds to the torso. The weapon used to commit the murder is almost certainly the ice pick Mizuki was holding when we discovered her. There were no fingerprints, hair, or other clues left behind by the culprit.
About Shoko's corpse.
The corpse was found tied up on one of the horses of the merry-go-round. This makes it clear that the killer had no intention of hiding their crime. Rather, it appears as though it was displayed deliberately.
Our perp wants the limelight.
Or is attempting to send some kind of message.
About Shoko's corpse?
The corpse was found with her left eye removed. That eyeball has yet to be found. According to Iris's testimony, when Ota first discovered the body, the ice pick was still lodged in the left eye socket.
So why did Mizuki have the ice pick? Could she have taken the eye?
About the bloodstains.
When we arrived on the scene, there was no blood on the horse the body was mounted upon.
Which means the merry-go-round wasn't the murder scene. Shoko was killed somewhere else and then brought there to be displayed. That means Mizuki couldn't have done it. She's 12. She can't move a body or drive a car.
Were you considering her a suspect?
That's part of the job. If there's even the slightest possibility.
Then this is good news. It means the likelihood of Mizuki being the killer is almost zero.
I knew that from the start. She would never put her hands on her own mother. She doesn't have what it takes to commit murder.
Why was Mizuki inside the column?
Perhaps she was playing hide and seek.
What?
Hide and seek?
Never.
It was not a serious suggestion.
Good.
I was merely joking, as you call it.
In this situation, there's no place for joking. Let's hear the timeline of events.
Iba, can you give me a timeline of the events of the crime?
At once.
I wonder who sent that Nile message to Mizuki.
Probably the culprit themselves.
But Mizuki wouldn't obey the instructions of a complete stranger.
Then Mizuki knew the sender.
That's what I'm thinking.
Or the suspect used her friend's phone.
Iba, can you hack into the phone and find out who sent the Nile message?
Nile's security protocols are intricate. It will take time to decipher.
Ah, darn it. Can we see this again? No, I don't think so. No. Okay. Anyway. No. Anything on your mind?
Yes, as a matter of fact. I checked the surveillance cameras around Bloom Park again, and I noticed something strange.
Something strange?
There were no cars. Yesterday, in the parking lot and the streets in the vicinity, there was not a single vehicle.
Are you sure?
I am.
Then, how did the suspect move the corpse?
I have no idea.
With the Lastenfahrrad. On the screen, on this timeline, there was Shoko's Tod, and Shoko's Tod would be in German Shoko's death, but TOD stands for something different, and I don't recall what it was. No, anyways.
Welcome back.
Boss!
I brought her here after her examination was over.
Of course, boss. It's her office.
Mizuki.
Mizuki.
Has she said anything?
Not yet.
No, still can't talk.
Was it okay for you to bring her here?
I got permission from the hospital. Apparently, the hospital director has been poking a few of the nurses. So I asked him about that, and all of a sudden he seemed very open to the idea.
That's not permission, it's blackmail.
Yeah, what about this
Yeah,
blackmail all
same
the
thing.
time?
You know what you need to do now, right?
Alright.
Sync with her.
Yeah, we have to sync with her. With this 12-year-old girl. Don't worry, it's nothing too dirty, I would say. Pewter! Monitor on. Strange strings of characters and figures scroll across the monitor. Alright. Oh, so much stuff. A binder full of papers. It looks like the manual for the sync machine. Monitor off. There's nothing on the monitor. That's because it's off. Chair. Just a chair chilling around. Steel sheath. I opened it up. It's completely packed with books. Huh? They are all... But wait. They are all homoerotic. Homoerotic? How do you pronounce that? BL manga and gay romance novels. Interesting. Pewter. Interesting. Don't be judgy. A metal shelf placed along the wall. Whatever floats your boat, Pewter. Whatever floats your boat. A CRT
That's it.
monitor.
Look.
Look.
It's the girl from that horror movie, coming out of the well.
What? Ah, oh, alright.
What the hell are you talking about?
I know. No one crawled out of it yet. Yeah. Because you can only crawl out of a CRT. The door to the sync room. Long table.
Interesting. This kind of furniture is often used for pile drivers in professional wrestling.
Now, where on earth did you learn that?
There are various things on this table. But nothing I can see. Binder. Ah, yeah, see, you can't even see the binder. I mean, now I can see it, you can't. Ha, you can't. That's so... well, anyway. Okay, what do we have here? Another locker? A locker.
Searching. Classic. Alternative. Progressive.
That's rock.
I don't get it. A locker in the corner of the room. Monitors, monitor, CRT, steel chip, long tables. A door. The exit. Well, let's head to the exit then. Nothing here. Boss. Mizuki! Look! Mizuki is lying in the sync machine on the other side of the glass. Look again. Same stuff. I'll try talking to her. She can't hear me from here. Darn. But sync machine. There's an enormous machine beyond the window. This machine is known as the sync machine. Alright then, let's talk to Boss. Look at Boss first. Boss is watching Mizuki through the glass. Did you get Renju's permission?
Renju Okiura is Mizuki's legal guardian. Did you get permission from him?
I couldn't get in touch with him.
What? I thought he was being questioned by a local unit.
His questioning ended around noon. He hasn't been heard from since.
Why would he...
I don't know.
Strange. Are you sure you want to do this?
If we don't do it now, then when?
Tomorrow.
This is exactly the kind of situation Abyss was founded for. Besides, if you dive into Mizuki's subconscious, you may be able to help her. Her aphonia is psychogenic. Physically, she's fine. Her injuries are mental. Which is understandable after seeing her mother like that. You may be able to heal her, Date. You just have to sync with her.
That's all
You're the
you
only one who can.
got to do. Just sync with her and make progress on the investigation.
You're asking me that now?
Yeah.
I'm asking you to sync with Mizuki because we have no progress.
Yeah, but I'm
Maybe Mizuki
procrastinating.
saw something at the scene. Maybe she went inside that merry-go-round to hide. But she isn't answering any questions. The only way to find out is to dive into her subconscious mind. Don't you agree?
Yeah, but I'm afraid. I'm afraid. Don't be afraid. Pewter! What? How's Mizuki doing?
Her vitals are stable. Her EEG is also stable. I think we can proceed.
I know his voice from somewhere, I don't know. Let's take a look. That's Pewter. His real name is Amanoma, but he goes by Pewter here. Thanks. 36 years old. He's a member of Abyss, like me. He's a genius engineer that designed the sync system and other machines. He also invented Iba. He's her caretaker, in a way. More look? Nothing to look. Right now, he's operating the sync console. Right now, blah blah. Okay. About Iba.
Hey, Pewter? About Iba. Could you do something about her personality?
Do something about it?
It wouldn't kill her to be more modest. Maybe a little more ladylike?
If you dare reprogram me, I will self-destruct in your eye socket.
So you were listening, huh?
Yeah, sure. You sure this okay?
She's only 12. You sure this is okay?
The machine is safe. I can guarantee that. You have nothing to worry about.
Well, are you ready?
We are ready to begin.
Date, go to the sync room.
Got it.
Do it. Do it.
Agent Date, Mizuki is reacting. Her heart rate is rising and her brainwaves are showing signs of disturbance. She may be getting nervous about the procedure.
Date, try to calm her down.
Nah,
How do I do that?
It's true that she can't speak to you,
but she can hear you.
but she can hear you. Try talking with her.
Hallo, ich bin
Sure
Date.
thing, boss.
Kannst du mich hören? Let's take a look first. Mizuki is lying on the chair. Mizuki is still lying on the chair. So here's what's going to happen.
I'm gonna be inside your head.
Oh, that's
I'll be looking for clues about the culprit.
sounding so.
Not only that, we will also attempt to discover the cause of Mizuki's muteness and rectify it. With her aphonia cured, we can ask her further questions directly.
About Abyss.
Mizuki, I've never told you this, but I'm not an ordinary policeman. I belong to a special investigation unit called Abyss. Advanced Brain Investigation Squad. We explore the human mind with state-of-the-art technology and research. There are a billion kinds of suspects and persons of interest out there. People that lie, people that don't say anything. People that have head injuries, or some that have deep mental wounds that keep them from talking. So, how do we get clues from these people? We have to get inside their heads. The truth is in their minds. Our job is to find it.
About sync gear.
I know it looks scary, but trust me, there's nothing to be afraid of. There's no pain, no side effects. When this is all over, you'll go back to your regular life like this never happened.
Sync.
Sinking is what we call diving into someone's subconscious mind. You sink deep down into their psyches, and you synchronize with their true selves. People like me are called sinkers. Sinkers enter the subject's subconscious, which is a dreamlike state we call somnium. It's Latin for dream. There are 6 sinkers at Abyss. I'm one of them.
When this is all over.
Hey, Mizuki. When this is all over, what should I say?
When this is all over. Let's go get some of that stew you like.
Hey, remember when we went last time? You were laughing about how it looked like throw up? But it tasted so good. You were devouring it. You kept saying it looked awful, but you loved it.
Do you not have a more heartwarming story, or...
Well,
I'm sorry, I'm really bad at this.
what the fuck?
Date, her heart rate is steadying. EEG is stable.
Date, get into position. Let's begin.
I chose that answer
Oh, and Special Agent, I forgot to mention one thing.
because it said the stew you liked. So it was something I knew she would like. So why not?
I added a new feature to the sync
Ooh!
A new feature.
system. You'll learn more when you're synced. It's very useful.
If you die in the dream, you'll die in the real
Sure,
world.
got it.
And your suspect also. Well, shit happens, right? Just don't die.
Date, you ready?
Sure.
Okay, ready anytime.
Remember, Date, you have only 6 minutes in the Somnium world. Any longer, and your consciousness will be absorbed by the subjects.
Yeah, I know. I'll find a lead and get out in under 6 minutes.
We're counting on you.
Well then, let's begin.
What about the new feature? Never mind. Alright, but you know what? This would be the perfect timing for the end of this episode. So we can start the next with, I would say, the flesh of this game. You remember the tutorial we had with Date's dream? Well, the sync stuff will be a little bit different than the tutorial.
What was that?
Nothing. I was merely trying to enter the scene like a cybernetic assassin from the future.
Well, if you're trying to do that, you'd have to do it naked. Is this Bloom Park? Lightning and a birdcage. Maybe this is representative of Mizuki's state of mind.
The fact that Shoko was killed here must weigh heavily on Mizuki's heart.
Mizuki should be inside that column.
To get the information we need, we will have to deal with the lightning and the cage and get to Mizuki.
Move fast, or time is going to run out.
Unnecessary. Look around.
Look around?
This is the new feature of sync that Pewter mentioned.
You can stop time?
Only when standing still.
Not really.
Time is moving incredibly slowly. Currently, you and I are transmitting information at high speed, so it only appears as though time has stopped. Are you familiar with the concept of time dilation?
It has to do with relativity, right? Two people can experience time differently depending on space-time.
This is similar to that. The flow of time in Somnium is different than the real world.
This could be useful. You can only stay in Somnium for 6 minutes, right? But with this, you could take your time and explore.
Let's get started. Somnium scan. Activate!
Mental lock number 1. Mental lock number 2. Mental lock number 3. Sinking in the pain. Heal Mizuki's heart. Mizuki is mute. By healing her mental wounds, you may be able to get important info. But more of that in the next episode. Thank you for watching. Leave a like if you liked. And subscribe. Leave a comment down below. And see you next time. Okay, auf Wiedersehen.